Hi everyone, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for today, July 10th, 2015. And the Witcher 1.07 patch dropped today. Wait, no it didn't. Actually the patch notes came out for the Witcher 1.07, but no actual patch came out. CD Projekt Red announced earlier in the week that they were going to be releasing the patch notes, and they came out today, but there's still no patch to be had. In the patch notes, includes different things like a new optional movement style, storage containers that are placed around the world to keep stuff in, and just in case you get overloaded or you don't really want to sell everything off. You'll be able to pin different things in your crafting system, so that way it makes it a lot easier to buy items from vendors to create the things that you need to make. There will be multiple quest fixes, including both major and minor. Books will have their own tab now, thankfully, because if you're like me, and you were frustrated with it, there are over 100 books in that game, and you're not specifically told which ones you have read and which ones you haven't read. So this is a absolutely wonderful addition to the menu of the game. There will be improvements to Roach's behavior, Roach the horse, and that one of my biggest gripes in that game was that when you call a horse, he's got to walk around buildings, he's got to I don't care if the horse clips through everything, just get me the horse, I want to get on the horse, and I want to go. So hopefully they fix that. There will be AMD FX processor improvements. So if you're running on an AMD FX series processor, that'll be a lot good for you, and a whole lot more. What's your favorite patch note? Leave a comment below. If you'd also like a list to the complete patch notes, that'll be in the description below as well. So more Witcher news. Director Conrad T talked to Game Reactor about the expansions that are coming up. Apparently the expansion will include new Gwent cards, new characters, as well as new items and quests. That'll be a bunch of fun. The first one is going to be named Heart of Stone. It's going to be about 10 hours long, and it will launch in autumn of this year. The second expansion will be called Blood and Wine, and it will be about 20 hours long and not launch until early 2016. Both expansions are being said to be a combined total of about the same length of Witcher 2. So they're kind of giving you a whole game in expansions on top of another game, which is already enormously long and a vast, huge, deep world to explore and to go around and quest in. I just want to take a minute to say personally thank you, CD Projekt Red, for the wonderful work that you have done on the Witcher 3 Witcher 3 game. I do not know of another RPG that has that scope. It is completely enormous, the magnitude of that game. I really want to finish playing it at some point. And up next, the R9 Fury is indeed out today. Yay! AMD! More graphics cards with high bandwidth memory. It uses the same PCB size as the Fury X. It does not use the liquid cooler. It is air-cooled, so for those of you who are a little bit skeptical, a little bit wary of, a little bit shy maybe even of water cooling systems, it's a perfect card for you. If you'd like the specs for it, the cooler on the Sapphire Fury extends past the PCB quite a bit of a distance. The Hardware Canucks said that it is 12 inches long. If you'd like to check them out for the actual benchmarks and everything, I'll put a link for the description or for their channel down below for where I'm getting all of my information. At 1440p, this graphics card completely outperforms the 980 GTX 980, but falls completely short of the 980 Ti. However, at 4K, that's where it really starts to show what it can do, because it competes more with the 980 Ti than the 980, and it's $100 less. This is, in my opinion, the best price per performance high-end graphics card in the AMD market. If you want to talk mid-range or low-end, then we're going to talk different cards. But for high-end stuff, this is the price per dollar performance sweet spot for AMD. The card uses less power than a 980 Ti, but a little bit more than a 980. The Sapphire Fury ran colder than a 980 as well, which is pretty impressive. It runs about 50% hotter than the Fury X, but this is because of the water cooling. Any water-cooled system is going to run colder than any air-cooled system. That's just the nature of how it works. I really can't wait for it. I've said it before. I really can't wait for that 8 gigabyte high bandwidth memory, because I really have a feeling that's going to be the Titan X competitor. That's going to be the card that we are all going to want to see. Nintendo fans will be happy to hear that a new 3DS is launching. I'm not being redundant there. I'm not misreading something. It's actually a new 3DS. Wonderful marketing team there, Nintendo. It will be coming in metallic blue. It will be launching in August at the same price as the other ones, $199.99. And a side note, Mojang is actually said that they are open to the idea of Minecraft being on a Nintendo platform. If you don't know, Nintendo is the only major platform right now that Minecraft is currently not on, and I really feel like they're missing out on that Minecraft money. That's a lot of money to be missing out on. I think most of us would agree, too, that the 3DS is the perfect place for Minecraft to be, because the dual screen system, to be able to touch your inventory and be able to move things around like that would be just way better experience for the end user. It just seems to make more sense. With the 3D capability too, will give just a better experience and a different experience than we've seen before. So, notable game releases today for PC: Macabilis, Monster Truck Destruction, F1 2015, Monster Mazo of Balthasar Castle, Spectra 2015, How to Take Off Your Mask, Hordelicious, Street Arena, Trap Them, and Trap Them. On Xbox One, World of Tanks actually comes out for Xbox One. Hey, wonderful. More people playing World of Tanks. And that's it. That's it for game releases. So that's it for News Cartridge for today, July 10th, 2015. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.